humidity and very little to no rain in the area I'm in. Everywhere else got tons of rain, but we got just next to nothing. And then our older Virgin side-by-side here, and the guys are cutting. It's a new property to us, about 200 acres, quite a few trees and stuff, but it's got open areas. So we're gonna go explore what is and what isn't cuttable. I've never been here before, it's our first time. It's a land developer friend of mine, which I'm not a huge fan of land developers, but it is what it is. So they got some land here that need cut and cleared, and we're gonna cut and clear it, take all the hay. They don't want the hay, so they're just giving it to us. It's not quality product. Basically 2-3 years of undergrowth. It will feed animals, especially in a drought here in Oklahoma. So we're gonna ride around a little bit and see what the place is like. And it's pretty big, so we'll cruise around following Chance right now on the LS. He said they tore some fences open, but there's a gate right there. I don't know why they destroy fences, but there's in fact a gate. Looks like some pretty crappy stuff. We have a guy that does lamb sheets and goats at the slaughterhouse. He needs hay and stuff on hand for the lots. So this will definitely be right up his alley as far as product goes. It not great. It's just old trashy grass. Hasn't been cut 2 or 3 years. So that thing is loud. So we're gonna drive around and explore a little bit. I don't know anything about the lay of the land before I just send the guys off pummeling through here and break a pod that costs $1,000 off or something to that effect. So we'll cruise around a little bit. It's not real rough. That's good. Looks like you cut about 3 or 4 acres down here. It all opens up and goes way over there. We're about 3/4 of a mile off the main road, so it's fairly large. We're gonna squeeze through here and see if we can tear up the side by side and everything else at the same time. This is the old MTV. I've got videos on it. Made by Bad Boy. It opens up back here. I don't even know if the guys can get back here. Doesn't look like it. Probably won't even try to mess with any of that. Some kind of animal path through here. I would guess cows, if they had cows back here at some point. And it is a brisk 100. 103 today. We got to cut out here in a little bit for a family funeral. We had a relative pass away, breast cancer. We got to leave here in a little while to go address that. I don't really see this opening up to anything else back here, so. Well, I'm wrong. It looks like it opens up back there. May be a pretty pointless video. Okay, I'm gonna hope that there's access. This isn't even worth cutting anyways, so this is pretty much nothing. There's a big pond back here. Check that out. That's all too hilly and not worth being in here for. Sized pond, really. I think it must be spring fed, because otherwise it would be completely dried up by now. We have had a drought. It's down quite a bit. I'd say 6 feet. It's real clear though. There's some giant bass or something in there. hard on these new properties when you're a custom guy like us and we're mobile at the same time. We kind of run into a lot of random stuff. Benefits us because they give us the product and we sell it to various people we have buyers of, and you know, some of these guys don't need good hay. Just any hay will work. So we try going that way. Pretty tough little side-by-side. This is pretty early generation. This is back in this is probably an 08 model, 07. Back when the Kawasaki Mule and all those were fairly popular. It's basically a version of that. It's pretty dependable, pretty tough. We really don't do much to it. We drive the crap out of it. Dead cow bones. Sandstone. Venture off in here to the cow path. Probably a bad idea. Doesn't have powering assist either. You have to kind of manhandle the steering wheel. Looks like this goes right back around to where we just were. Yeah, there's no way we can get tractors or equipment back here. Anywho, that opens up back there, but I bet I can get through that from the other side. Alright, stand by. Sorry about that, the situation took a turn. Like I said, it doesn't have any power turning assist, so I had to saw at the wheel to get her turned around. But we got it done. We're headed back out. None of this back here is even worth messing with. So like I said earlier, we'll abort this mission and go over to the other side where it's much wider open, much clearer, wider, much wider open. That's not even a word. Much more open. Definitely hot. My fan's running. Fence line in there. Get on that other side. Oh man, about to get ticks and spiders right here, man. Good way to get a tick. Here's where they put a hole through the fence. I guess to get into this more open part, which there's literally a gate down the road here. That makes no sense at all. But whatever, we appreciate it. So it opens up quite a bit out here. And again, this is free hay, so we're gonna, you know, keep all this, sell it to various individuals that don't need high quality product. Like an old keep out sign from Hotel and Wind. Yeah, what it looks like. Oh no. Natural gas. It looks like Seminole Nation or something. Oh man. Excuse me, after all this crap, it's got my allergies up. Another little pond back here. Pond over there. This one here is actually pretty clean. Pretty clear. Not very deep, but be alright. Definitely spring fed because there is actually water running down that hill. Has to be spring fed, yeah, it has to be. That other pond up there is almost full. Runs down, so there's a dam here. Trickles down, yeah. Runs down, runs into that. That's all wet, so gotta get water in it. Give her the beans, give her the beans. cows back here. This land's really inhospitable. It's really too crappy and rough to do anything with. A lot of people just run cattle on stuff like this. I'm sure that's common everywhere. But here in Oklahoma, there's certain parts of the land that are barren, and you know, again, this is oil country too, so I'm sure there's oil wells out here. Oh, speaking of which, there's one right there. It's got an active well on it. We'll mow all this. Probably 15, 20 acres right here open. Yeah, there's a pump there. It's actively running, so let's have oil on the ground there. That opens back up to another wide open field up here. This is going to be one of those jobs where I have to skip around. This right here is quite a bit. It's wide open out here. So it's all open. We'll get all this. Yeah, it opens up quite a bit out here. I think they're selling this off in tracts, 10 or 20 acre tracts. I'm not sure. It's pretty far out here in the middle of nowhere. I don't know that it's going to sell really well. And it's oil land. Some of that stuff doesn't sell well. But it definitely opens up quite a bit more room out here. That's one of the main roads right here. You see that truck there come in on. There's a place across the street too. We'll go visit with them, see if they want theirs cut while we're here. Top off station. Thanks that. There's the road that goes to it. The trucker comes in and pumps the oil off, takes to sell. Water tank and water separator tank, and that's like natural gas at the top. Get free natural gas. Yeah, this opens up quite a bit. So this all here will be cuttable. I think back there where those ponds are is going to be where the wooded area is going to all be at. So this is all open. There's a marker. I think a line. So it looks like 10 acre lots. Just to that fence, so there's about 10 acres, I guess. So they're going to have 40 10 acre lots. I personally hate that, but that's how they make money on it. Before long, won't be any farmland left. Everybody wants to dream to live out in the country on 10 acres. And they're taking all the farmland away. These older men are dying off, and they don't do farming anymore, cattle. So then they sell the land, and these investors and these land buyers come in and buy it all up, separate it all out. I'm a farmer. I get real butt chapped about all that, and I can't buy all the land, so love to be able to. And this opens up to quite a wide open prairie. There's like a 60 acres of open land out here. 40, maybe 60, 50, 60. There's some more survey markers. Follow those. So that was a leg bone from a cow. They get sick and lame and die. The coyotes eat them. There's more markers. There's that pond I was on the other side of. Not too rough, thankfully. You guys will be able to go through here pretty quickly. Yeah, they're part of the track. All this we can cut. It's really not great grass, but in a drought, this right here will feed cattle, some protein tubs and cubes. You can still get some gut filling ability out of it. They said have something to chew on, keep your guts full, your belly full. Rumen activated. I don't know where to go here, so we're gonna have to explore. Hope you guys can hear me when the camera's facing the other way. Oh, okay, it opens up down here too. Yeah, so this is all kind of in a valley. We might be able to cut some of that. It just all depends on how rough it is. It's thick though, really thick. Yeah, we gotta be able to get this. There's a big drop off. Don't drop over that. Oh no. Glad I saw that. Big old counterballast. Huge handle weight. Probably using an oil well, I guess. But anyway, that's a little adventure here. Something a little different from regular repairs and bullcrap we normally do. Try to explore over here a little bit. Yeah, there's the corner. See if we can get up here. Yeah, here's the end of the line. So this will be the north end of that field. Here's the property line of the road. Try and cut this down, but looks like trash to me. So Les Bonisa, a bunch of weeds. It's pretty much all weeds. Natural gas marker. Well, after reed grass in there, it's crazy thick. Yeah, this is over the hood of the machine. So this is the berm here. There's natural gas lines that run through here, propane lines. That's a big gap valley down there. There's a corner marker, there's an old cattle guard. Alright, so we made it down the ominous hill. Some water. And here, I bet that's part of the spring. There's another one on the other side. Brakes on this machine are almost non-existent. We don't really drive it anywhere where brakes are required. It's basically just up back and forth to our farmhouse in the field. There's a spring in here. Everybody's seen a natural spring before, but you can see the spring water coming out of it. Trying to find the front of it. Let's see, that's definitely not it. That would be horrible to drive over. Gotta be over there. I think I drove the wrong way. Nobody probably even cares about this. But we're out here. The boys are cutting. The windrower's still at another job and it's done. I gotta go pick it up today. So got a funeral today at 2. What time is it now? We gotta leave in about 20 minutes. Go to that. Sorry, I was concentrating. I don't know where the land here, so I don't want to drive off some kind of ridiculous. Here we go. Here's a spring. So this is a spring. It starts up there. I can't get up there, but this is all full of water. And what it does, it'll fill up. And it'll overflow. All the way down there to that valley over there. It's not a rushing spring, but it is a spring nonetheless. Bunch of sandstone. But it looks like we'll make some bales. This guy's got 400 or 500 acres for us to cut. Let's see it again. Yeah, underneath that's probably 3 or 4 feet deep. There's frogs living in it. Full of water all the time. Farmers will dig those up. That way they're full of water for the cattle. Anyway, that's enough for the adventure today. I'll get back with you shortly and see you.